fire all over there. Okay. Who's going to be your partner? Okay, you guys are partners. Who's going to be your partner? Oh, wait a minute, there's black sashes. Black sashes need to be lowest ranked paired. Okay, so Miss Burns is with Mr. Payne. Or actually, Miss Burns is with Crystal. And Jackie is with Mr. Payne. See, the largest discrepancy in rank should be paired, and then you're with me. Okay? We talked about this, and I heard you're doing combinations for this class. We just now talked about it, so we might as well continue. Okay? Who's going to hold this for me for a second? Okay? Reflex check. Okay, so how fast do you bring the fist back?
Double.
Double. So if I punch out here, I need to bring it back faster. So how do I bring it back faster? That's your question. Okay? So we're going to do the punch, and we're going to stick with the theme of offensive and defensive. If she starts to come towards me, I need to fire that off going backwards. She starts to move away, I go forward. She doesn't tell me what she's doing. She's not trying to mess with me, she's trying to help train me. So keep that in mind when you're with your partner. If it's just messing with them, you can go home and do that with your siblings, okay? She's not here to mess with me, she's here to think like a coach. She's not trying to think like she's the teacher, the master teacher. She's thinking, I'm a coach, how can I help him do better? So I wait here, and she starts to move. I have to do that, fire it off. Or she comes backwards. She can go backwards twice, 3 times, but she's not being goofy.
Can she go side?
No side ones, because we need a slot today. But side would be for the future, definitely. But it is true, like you were sparring someone, we could be here, and she starts to come towards me, I pop it off as she's coming towards me. Or she starts to get away, I do that, and follow it up with the combinations, okay? Oh, I'm with Saul. Oh, you keep it. Go to your partner, find a slot that's not going to back you into the mirrors. Okay?
We're all going lengthwise? Or?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah. Reflex check. Okay? Yeah, just a little bit forward and back. We don't need to go up and down the whole entire room. Okay? Hey guys, if you're at home, you got to grab your parents or someone to try this with. If you don't have a gear like this, you can just put your hand up. I didn't say hit as hard as you can today. I said double. So I'm not telling you to hit as hard as you can. I'm telling you to bring it back double fast. Okay?
Sir.
We can train each thing separately. We want to hit as hard as we can. We get the heavy bags out, and we practice hitting super, super hard. These aren't really meant to hit as super hard unless you have a really solid person to hold the pad for you. Okay? Because it does move when it gets hit. All right? We get a little slot here. You ready? Oh, you should have bowed to your partner. Okay. So you're gonna, as soon as I start to go away, as soon as I start to come towards you.
Start hitting that one.
Remember how fast? Okay.
Oh.
Come on the balls of your feet a little bit so you have some. That's it. I said don't hit as hard as you can. Definitely throw a punch that would stop you. That's it.
So am I supposed to trick him? Sort of?
Well, you don't mess with him, but you're not really trying to trick him. Here, let me do it one time. It's a good question. The question is, should I be tricking him? And it's like, no, you want to be a coach. So I'm just here to be like a sparring partner for him. So we bow, and then he's just ready if I go back. Okay, you don't do it until I come back or forward. That's it. So I'm not trying to trick him. Anyways, I'm just like, he doesn't know, then he has to be surprised. So surprising him isn't tricking him. Tricking him is going like this. And he's like, well, he should just hit me anyways if I'm goofing off. So if we had a problem child in class who's just being goofy, then you just hit him. Okay? I mean, you hit the pad, because it's just, does that answer your question? Okay, give it a shot. I'm looking, hey guys, and remember, the front hand front punch, the fist turns over. I'm seeing this a little, I'm seeing Rock'em Sock'em a little bit. When you do this front punch, the fist should turn over. Part of the power is that the elbow comes up and it rolls over from the back. Right? And you can do that going backwards, and you can do that coming forward.
Yes, sir.
So you make sure you just get the pop. Did you turn it over? That's good. Like, I'm not trying to trick Raul. I'm trying to train him. As if I was his coach. That's it. Good. Make sure the other person gets to try. Also, so the other person can get to, you can get your own pad if you want to. Keep track of which pad you're using so you can use it. Do you want to use mine or do you want to get your own? Okay, get your own, but don't cross over too much. Okay, watch out. Okay, because the other person also needs to learn how to be the one holding the bat and feeling the power of the punch, because you're going to feel more powerful punches coming from black's actions. Okay? Yeah, just do a little indication of it, like creep forward, just like give her the indication you're coming forward. Let her discern if she should go back or forward. Back again? Well, you gotta indicate forward a little bit at a time. That's. See how you're helping me? Not trying to trick me, but you're trying to help train me. Good. Okay, switch it back.
Sure.
I just want to make sure they had a chance. We're gonna. As the more advanced, we're going to go ahead and put the glove back on and have them do the other side. Still with the front hand front punch, but it'll be the other one. And the other thing with it, we still have time. Another way of answering the question of how should you be holding the pad, if it's too easy for them, you need to make it harder. If it's too hard for them, then you've got to make it easier. So you're what we call calibrating to your the coachee, the student being coached. You're letting them, you're like, okay, we're going to work within Saul's range. I'm not just going to, but maybe if I did that to head instructor Hunter, how would he have dealt with that? You could see him clearly going, right? Because that would be his level. Now if I go, that's like, I'm not making it too easy for him. So I try to find that balance that challenges Saul, but doesn't overwhelm him too much. All right. Doesn't let him fall asleep. Okay, we're doing left punch. Okay, here, you go with her. She's going right here. Give me a chance to watch her. Left punch. That's it. Good job, good job. Yeah, that's it, that's it. That's it. Generating some power with a very little room to move. level, then you've got to stop her. Okay? If I have to stop her, then here's what I have to use. I have to. Okay? I'm not going to stop her if I just do my arm. Let me do this. I followed the rules. I followed the drill. But you know that's not enough. I have to get that, hit the pop, and then bring that fist back super fast. There you go. Once more, and then we're going to switch over to the 8 diagram. Once more, and then we're going to switch over to the 8 diagram. I'll give you the same advice I gave him, because you have some raw power with your arm. How can you add some power from your hip? So if I'm here with her, and she's coming towards me, like, can I get that to pop? Because it's like almost in the air I could do it. Yeah, because I want to get the speed too.
And you're having to be turning yourself
Oh, okay, thanks.
sideways a little bit to make it harder to hit too, right?
Yes.
All right.
That's it. That's it, yeah, that's it.
I feel like a little bit.
Yeah, and it's useful too. Like think about like if you had to defend yourself for real.
Yeah.
You know, the jab, it's fast, hit powerful, you know, hitting in the face, the nose, the eyes, the chin.
Stun real quick.
It's everyone how's the saying go? Everyone, you know, is ready to fight until they get hit. I think it's a better quote than that. It's like
Sounds about right.
everyone has their game plan. They have their whole plan for the fight. That's what it was. You have your whole plan for the fight, and until you get hit. And there goes the whole plan. All right, so put these over for us to sanitize later. And then we don't need to bow out because there's no black sash only, black sash training only students. So take a short break if you need it. Then get your 8 diagram staff.